Now, as we're getting back to business here, and all of a sudden, look what we got here. More Hunter Biden news.
Of course we do. Of course we do, Nick. Why wouldn't we have more Hunter Biden news?
It just doesn't, I mean, we try to stay away from politics, but there's so much Hunter Biden news. It's like, how can we not report on this? Now, apparently, in Hunter's laptop, it shows dozens and dozens of meetings with dad and business partners.
At least 30 times he met with him while he was the vice president.
And usually right after Hunter got back from overseas meetings. So I wonder what those meetings were about with dad.
Oh, well, again, here it goes. He never had any discussions with his son about his business dealings. Lie.
Oh, absolute lie, dude.
Lie.
And
this guy's a mess, dude.
Yeah, and the only reason he would be actually visiting his dad like that, in my opinion, right when he gets back, is
give him his cut.
Yeah, give him his cut, discuss how much they made, discuss future plans. But it's just crazy. You know, Joe doesn't talk to his son about his business dealings.
Lie after lie after lie after lie, man. This guy is such a mess, bro. And now the Democrats don't even want anything to do with him anymore. He's determined he's going to run again. They don't want him running again.
All these news channels and everything that helped them bury the laptop story during the election. They covered up everything with dad.
Now they're more than willing.
They are more than willing because even MSNBC, CNN, they realize Biden's an awful president. And I've said it before, I'm just really glad Jimmy Carter's still alive.
Yeah, to see it.
Yeah, to see it. And
you know what it is, Nick?
He's not the worst president in U.S. history.
Exactly. You know what it is, Nick?
What?
Biden, for like AOC and her squad or whatever, he's not far left enough for them.
Yeah, no. Dude, and she's...
And as far left as he is, he's not enough far left for them. So really him picking a minority woman of color as his running mate, that's not enough for them.
Yeah.
You understand? With these people, they want it all. They want straight, their socialist agenda, left, trans, this, that. They want all of it, brother. They're trying to remake the whole country overnight. And look what's happening, bro. Look how bad this country is right now.
Like, dude,
because as far as left as he is, imagine if he was further left, how worse could it get?
And I really think it's just going to hurt Democrats, like we've said before. I don't see another Democrat getting elected to the White House in a very long time after this.
I don't see it. Even if you there's polls out there, you go look. Even Democratic voters that voted for this, they're turned on him.
Oh, they got to be. I mean, his approval rate is 17% now.
I'm not saying that they would ever go to the right, that they would ever vote Republican.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of people that just don't have it in them to do something like that for whatever their reasons are. God, whatever, whatever their reasons are. But I could see an independent stepping up and getting those votes. So it's going to split the parties.
Oh, yeah.
It won't hurt the Republicans. It's going to hurt the Democrats.
Yeah.
Because you could see a rise in like libertarian or an independent where all those Democratic voters go there. You understand?
Yeah, you could
the real Democratic voters.
Like
I could see a third party that really could come into being because of this.
But dude, it's just the more and more Hunter Biden news that comes out, it blows my mind. And I don't know how I heard this one. You told me about this today. I did not know that he was banging his dead brother's widow.
Yeah.
That is absolutely mind blowing to me. Like,
and now he's saying what to her?
To get an AIDS test. So that was a couple months ago, that article that we read a little while ago. So clearly he felt like he had AIDS or something.
Well, look at what he's doing. Smoking crack, banging prostitutes. You think he's wrapping up?
No.
You think this kid's got enough sense in his brain to wrap up?
I doubt it. Now, let's see. Conservatives have... All right.
Listen.
Hunter Biden urged Beau's widow, Haley, to get tested for HIV.
Listen. There's a line in the sand. First of all, we have a thing called a bro code.
Yeah.
Now that means if you're with somebody and you
Dude,
guys
that's
break
his
up,
brother.
That's what I'm saying. He went beyond the bro code.
Yeah, dude.
He's banging his brother's widow. Like, dude, how do you even think like that? How do you even get that thought in your? But he doesn't have a normal mind. He's a crack addict. Okay, let's call him for what he is. He's a crack addict.
Yeah, dude. In his normal little mind, all he did was kick it to some other chick whose husband passed away. Like,
that's probably the way he looks at it, Nick. I guarantee you that's the way he looks at it.
You know what's crazy? I actually kind of had a similar thing like that in my family for a while, and it tore shit apart. And it was pretty fucked up. And like, it blows. Like, as famous and like politically involved this guy's family are, like, it blows my... Like, if his dad wasn't the president and was like an actor, this guy would be all over the tabloids. He'd be the joke of Hollywood.
Yeah, because they wouldn't care to smear it all over the place.
But yeah, so he left her a voice, or he wrote her an email that was found in that laptop and in all capital letters, "Go get an AIDS test today and tell me the results immediately." And then he went on to say that she was a cruel person because she didn't care if he had AIDS or whatever.
So this guy's trying to play victim.
Yeah. And he said even though she was disturbing when it came to showing her affection for him, he still loves her.
This guy is
He's out of his mind.
He is a train wreck, bro. This is a dumpster fire galore.
But that's what that YOLO will do. Stay away, kids.
First of
Crack is whack.
First of all, going with your brother's widow. I mean, listen, me personally, if a friend of mine dates a chick...
Dude, this guy looks like such a hot mess.
I
Look
know.
at him.
If a friend of mine dates a chick and they break up, that's off limits to me.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the bro code, bro. That's the bro code, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
But my brother's wife,
Yeah, dude, it's
my
fucking
brother's
crazy,
widow,
dude.
how does anybody in their
it's
right mind?
absolutely
But
crazy.
again,
dude, honestly,
we're
she's
not
like,
dealing.
She's like skin and bones. It wouldn't surprise me if she smoked crack too.
But honestly, in this day and age, we're not dealing with people in their right minds. Just look at the way this world is going. So in his mind, it's all well and good. Now Sleepy Joe, Jerk Off Joe, he don't even know what's going on. So forget about. He probably thinks that's his wife.
Yeah.
He probably thinks that's Hunter's wife. He probably don't even know that was his other son's
Yeah,
wife.
probably doesn't even realize like, oh, she looks familiar.
Dude,
Did
it's
you
a
go to
mess.
school with her, Hunter?
I've never in my life seen such an embarrassment for a president of the United States. And everyone that sat there and said about Trump with his mean tweets and this and that.
Yeah.
This, my friends, is the biggest embarrassment
This is the family running our country.
This is the biggest embarrassment this country has ever seen. And if anyone that voted for them, anybody in their life, anyone that voted for Joe Biden, you, my friend.
Yeah, it's
listen,
your fault.
let me just say something. If you voted for Joe Biden and you don't feel bad about it, you're the problem.
Yeah, seriously.
You're the problem.
But yeah, when we saw that, we had to bring that up, and it just, of course, he met with his father 30 fucking times. Like I would love to know if they've been looked into for like overseas bank accounts and there's got to be so much money
Brother,
stashed.
don't you remember that Joe bragged about the investigation that was going on in Ukraine with involving his son with that company? And he said, I want that son of a bitch prosecutor fired. And don't you know, or you ain't getting $1 billion. And the guy said, well, you're not the president. He goes, but I'm telling you, you're not going to get the $1 billion. And guess what happened? He said, before I got on my plane, don't you know that son of a bitch was fired?